Oh, Chris, you're only quite a few steps away from the one that will make you cream in your jeans for amber powers.
Oh, it should be hero rate.
One of the amberites?
Yeah, that's all you fucking need.
Yeah.
I want
already
a hero
rated 1.
I want to hero rate all my frenemies.
Yay. Right.
What are the names of the beastkin elves?
Oh, I think they've already been hero point rated. There's a list of who has and who hasn't been on the Roll20 thing. They're actually keeping a running list and stuff. That way I can reference it. Yeah. PCs like the hero point radar people.
See, the only thing I can think of at this point, like we've like surveilled everything. We've seen a lot, like you guys have done a lot of. So it's either try to be sneaky and see how it goes, but if we aggro, we'll fuck. So I mean, it's kind of like we have to go in ready to fail.
Yep.
Yeah, with a good
Or like the only other thing I can think of is because we don't like we could get lore from other, like the dwarves aren't going to give us anything reliable at this point. Like we could go ask them what they know of it, but I think they're going to spit in your face there, Alex.
probably.
Well, I was going to say, don't forget the any gear that you need from the city in addition to the fire swords. Yes, I know about those, but they have a lot of other shit that may be helpful to you.
As I say, it's not really the gear we need, it's information. It'd be so much handy if we knew a bit more about these things and how they perceive the world and who might have created them or how they're bound or whatever.
You know what, though? Also, they might have, since this is MMO and they've lived here, maybe there's a quest for this. And maybe they know some lore behind it, so we can better prepare, or maybe they would know things that we need.
The mages are back from their fucking I'm going to go and find the source of magic quest. So there are now a full contingent of, well,
There's
the ones that are missing.
There's two guys that made it back. They were the dumbasses.
Bless the mages that were left there. We can just hope to God Logan doesn't roll a fucking fumble. And just hope some of them there that was like, oh yeah, ice elementals. You want to deal with them? This is how you do it. Or you don't want to fuck them off. This is how they perceive the world. If you wrap up really cold or you become cold, they won't sense you. Blah blah blah. So yeah, let's fucking try it.
Well, let's go try.
They did ask around in town about the tower and stuff. Everybody had wildly conflicting speculation. So,
As some of them, I think, thought that it's Alex's doing.
What?
yeah,
They believe everything of you.
yep.
Yeah, of course.
Well, let's go back and ask. Like, I wouldn't mind asking Janet about it. She's kind of like their ringleader as far as knowledge, it seems.
Okay. Yeah, we should get fire swords or whatever anyway.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I don't have a trump of Kinleyville.
Oops.
But I could take us to the Australian embassy and take Clem's over.
It's the first one I made.
Okay. Let's go.
Trump of Kinleyville.
You guys are instantly back in Kinleyville after a couple minutes.
It's the house. Yeah.
Yep. After a couple minutes of latching on to Alex Kinley, who keeps saying lower, you guys are back in Kinleyville.
Lower. Too low. Lower.
No problem. You go out. Who brought up Janet?
I did.
Chris, give me a luck roll. See if she's in town. She does stuff. She has a life. Working woman.
What?
You open the door and she's like wandering by on the street.
Hey, how goes?
Oh, hi. Oh, Alex is here. She straightens up her clothes and stuff.
Can you assist us?
Comes over. Yes, she says and glides in. She blushing madly, looking at Alex out of the corner of her eye.
I wink and
She begins stammering. She is now useless to talk to for a while.
No, shut up.
She just keeps babbling insanely.
So
Oh, give me a production roll.
we're going to this ice tower up in the mountains.
Uh-huh. She starts looking at Alex.
Wake up!
Fuck off.
Alex is over there going,
Oh gosh.
Guys, give us a bit of time. Yeah, come back in about an hour. We can get more out of it then.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna get more out of her, exactly.
cut to 1 hour later. Give me an endurance roll, Alex.
This is how basically Alex built up his endurance from scratch.
You hear like a rhythmic slapping sound when you're reaching for the door, and you're worried if you touch the door, it may open and reveal horrible things inside. Slap, 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 slap.
I'm spending this time trying to sketch Kinleyville here.
All right, no problem. Yeah, give me a sketch. Maybe you can get a nice sketch of the tower of Alex Kinley kicking a child with a sword in one hand. And yeah, that's a beautiful sketch of it. Yeah, people applaud your efforts and stuff. Cut to 3 hours later. You guys get back there. Alex is sitting there drinking. She's just looking like stunned, just kind of half sitting on the couch, going, a little bit of drool coming down. She just looks like she's just had the longest, hardest, nastiest sex of her life and is still recovering. Alex looks like he always does.
Wake up!
She's like, hi. She kind of looks at you with glazed eyes. Yeah.
Why don't we spend the night, and you spend the night here, and then tomorrow we will talk about what we need to talk about.
She looks at Alex.
Calm yourself, sir.
It shows all three of you trying to sleep, and you just hear this rhythmic. Cut to morning. She makes her endurance roll. I think she may be all used up inside. She didn't fumble. Alex failed to fuck her to death. Good for him. And right, she's pretty she's like, what? Yes. Alex is sitting in the same position, drinking a different bottle. Fulton's looking a bit disgusted with him.
We need to know about stuff.
Sure, she says.
Doc?
The ice tower. Tell her about. I don't know what it's called. The ice tower. You guys.
Oh,
I don't remember.
The giant tower of ice. She says.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We call
It gives you a lot of backstory that matters not at all. That is like she gives you 5 different contrary things. Pretty much, it's here and it's heavily trapped and guarded.
Well, we were looking to explore it.
Yeah. Don't go, she says. They'll all be killed. What do you need from me? She says.
Well, we were wondering, like, if you knew if you had any lore about it,
Is built by some sort of super powerful wizard, according to the lore, but it could have just as easily been programmed by some people who've never seen girls before.
Yeah, I was thinking that. We weren't sure if there was any knowledge on a back way in.
No.
If, is it just impenetrable? Is it just all a giant ice fortress? What?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's got one way in, one way out. But there is supposed to be something at the heart of it that is powering it. That's all I know.
Now, how would we defeat or get past elementals that are guarding it?
I don't think you can get past elementals without defeating them, but I don't know. Let me see what I know about elementals, she says. I believe you can make friends with them if you bring them flowers.
Oh, okay.
Why you
good.
guys even talk to NPCs is a mystery to you.
Yep.
She says, I'm going to go get some flowers for Alex. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Apparently not.
She gets up to go buy flowers for Alex because she's so happy. She gets the crutches and uses those to leave.
You just inject stupidity into people. Is that why you fuck them? So like we can like make sure that they have no idea what's going on anymore.
It's the best for them. It's the most humane way of dealing with this situation.
I see. Ignorance is bliss, right?
That's it.
And apparently he worked very hard to inject a lot of stupidity into her in his very special way.
Nice. So,
I mean, she's kind of like a goblin, so this shows that Alex.
Kind of. She is a goblin.
Yeah, Alex isn't really prejudiced toward whatever. It's like, yeah, he's the Captain Kirk of the group. There you go.
Yeah. Taking one for the team every time.
You mean taking a team? What? A team at a time.
He's building a team.
Building a team, army, really,
of extraordinary magnitude.
It's all for
Forged by the pimp hand.
It's all in the name of negotiation and building these treaties. I'm sure she'll go back now with a very favourable review of our city.
She's from the city.
Oh, I thought she was like an ambassador or something.
No, she was a
fair enough.
Dora.
She can go back to her people.
Built this city on Alex's farm.
On Alex's jizz. Yeah, she built the city on Alex's jizz. That's a
I'm
new
sure there's
song.
a song there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We built this city on Alex's jizz.
So anyway,
after making her dumber, she was starting off okay, but then Alex got involved.
It was shit Logan rolling for her. What do you expect?
Yeah, I don't know why you guys 10 pieces.
Does she have hero points?
I don't know.
She does.
It should
She's
be
on
on
the
the list.
About Darius. Darius?
Yeah, leader Darius.
Is he on the list?
Uh,
You can look at the list,
Oh, I thought Sheila had it up, so I was asking.
Sheila's telling you nothing. It's called NPCs with hero points.
Darius is not on the list.
There you go.
Add him to the list.
Shit, even X023 has fucking hero points.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking maybe the wizards we could go and ask directly because they know about magic shit, or it might be a bit more risky, but we can go and see that weird hermit guy with the flying monkeys. He seems to be quite powerful and knows a lot.
I was thinking like the guy in the 6-foot black stone tower.
Yeah.
There's a guy in a different huge tower.
Oh yeah, and he's evil as well, but at least he's kind of got a bit of a truce going on with us at the moment.
He's quite a ways away, though.
We got flying cars.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, well, last time I checked, we did.
Things have happened, obviously.
Oh, there you go. Something else disappeared.
Oh no, it didn't disappear.
But Chris is
Different
gone.
ones.
We need to buy a new battery.
Of course.
Yeah, Chris runs out fucking quick when the players are like, "I'm gonna spend 3 months doing shit." Cool.
Well, that's why I was wondering if like maybe they had their the Merc flying cars, like I'm sure they would like let you use one if you wanted.
They'd be delighted to if the somebody knew how to put in new battery and put in new battery.
They haven't figured that out yet.
Nope, that spell list hasn't been done yet. Check
But
back in season
NPCs
5.
though, they're allowed to figure it out.
Yes. Check back in season 5. Maybe they'll come up with something by then.
Okay.
Fire swords.
Sheila, give me an amazing luck roll at a quarter, Sheila. If everybody else wishes to support her, if she wants support, you may attempt.
What's she rolling for?
She is going for luck at a quarter. If you wish to support, you must get at least luck at half.
I use
There you go.
+5.
Okay, you got a +10 just from Doc Fulton going, I am so lucky.
I also give her assistant 10.
For me as well.
Or can you only play?
Okay, so you're
One.
+20.
So what all she needs for a crit is, well, it depends on what the skill is.
Right. Anybody
All
else? Yeah. Yes.
Support.
Okay,
Can I play
so
it?
you're 25.
Can I play another assistant 10?
Yes, that'd make you up to 35. So, what's your luck normally there, Sheila?
I don't know.
Nice.
Mash the button. Let's see what
47.
happens.
47.
It's what?
47.
47's your luck?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm still alive.
I don't know. Roll something under 40 and we'll figure it out.
Okay. And I get a 35 modifier.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, the entire roll need to be like 39, I believe.
No, for a course, it'd be less than that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, it's going to be a quarter, then the plus 35 on top of that.
Oh, right, I see.
You don't have to take away from that.
I got you.
So roll low.
No, she did.
Oh,
She
she didn't. Oh, never mind.
I did.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine, guys.
Yep.
Wonder what that was about.
Right.
So what kind of magical gear versus ice do they have here? Do they have a market here? How does all that work?
They haven't got a market yet, but they've got some people interested in becoming merchants. You go out and ask about this, and they're planning on, like, they're wanting to get some coins going and stuff. And on one side, they tell you, will be Alex Kinley's head. And on the other side will be the Australian flag in honor of McKay. That way, it'll be heads or flags when they flip the coin. They were thinking about sticking a tail on it, but that'd be too hard to mint. No, everything currently is kind of a socialist type thing, where everybody's kind of pulling together. Although younger generations are getting into the me goddammit movement, so they're wanting to make buying and selling stuff. But whatever gear you guys need and stuff, there's a lot of different shit in the city. There's all kinds of different things. You notice that they have like the thin wires over pretty much everything in case of like flying shit coming to attack them and stuff. And they have all the usual siege engines and stuff to protect them because, that's as good as it gets here. So
Now the wires over the top, does it make it so they can't see, or like so they can't fly close enough?
It's like they put a piano wire every foot or so, because then if some guy on a flying mount comes down, then they'll get cut up into pieces.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
So, shit.
As far as flaming swords, though, yeah, no problem. Alex Kinley needs them. He's in town. Sure, here's 2. Those are easy, but hey, they're like, what else can we do to help? What other gear do you need?
I don't know if it's really a problem with gear.
Well, we're gonna need things to disarm traps, probably, or to look for traps.
They give you kind of crude lockpick sets and stuff like that that should help.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Like, are they in a negative, or are they usable at full?
They're usable.
Okay.
Yeah, you got 2 of those. Those are the best ones they have.
Do you have anything that, like...
What is it you're wanting to accomplish, they ask?
So we're going into this ice tower that we hear is heavily trapped.
That was made by Alex Kinley when he set down a drink upside down on the mountain, and it froze and it made a tower.
Okay. So we're going to go in that tower that has ice elementals around it.
Okay.
And we're trying to look for a way to get past them.
Have you tried shooting them?
Right, but there's like 20 of them. So,
right.
Well, won't they all come after us?
We don't know.
Right, neither do we. So we're thinking...
Have you asked the wizards?
No.
Not yet.
They're idiots, but, you know.
Right, there's 2 dumb wizards left.
Yeah.
Right, there's more than that. There's ones that were left here to protect the city when they went off. So
yes.
There are more than just 2 wizards.
Yes.
But they're all probably still dumb. I'm not teaching that.
Everybody agrees. The wizards, since the cream of the crop were lost or killed off or whatever, they pretty much are talking about making a wizarding school, not so much to teach magic or pass it on, but to keep those fuckers corralled.
Not a bad idea.
Oh no, it's got Alex Kinley's blessing. They're working.
Let's go talk to the wizards.
No problem. I chose one of the wizards with a very sharp quill. He's like trying to pick his nose, and he's like, "Well, I believe that," he says, "and your questions of ice elementals and stuff." Oh, my nose! Ah, Jesus! Ah, the blood! The blood! Oh, why do I do that to myself? Oh, it hurts so bad. Ah.
I'll do some first aid on him.
Don't bother. He deserves it.
There. We're going to start by taking it out.
And that was the wizard. She just kind of twists it, and he's like, that's about it. Everybody laughs at him. So after consulting the wizards, what would you like to do? Excuse me. If he rolled double out, I'd have him accidentally stab his brain. Close.
If we want to effectively do the experiment we tried before with golf balls and whatnot, we could grab some longbows.
Absolutely.
I still think though before doing that we need to get the fuck out plan, because otherwise we could find ourselves in hairy combat. We don't want to do.
Yeah, Doc Fulton's pretty convinced that if he could get the right kind of golf club, that he could definitely I mean, you could be quite a ways off and hitting in balls and stuff. I mean, you'd really like to get, like, say, a 3-wood or something, because then pretty much back from where you guys were observing them, you could rain golf balls down into their midst. So if you had a way of,
Here's what I found on the web.
you fuck off, phone. You go die now. Off. Yeah.
So
like that? That's what happens when you talk to me, phone.
actually, we could just go to Burlington and see if they have golf clubs in Burlington at the general store.
You know they don't at Burlington.
Okay. Then we can go to Gotham.
Go to
or is it
Shermer.
just Rubbles? Okay.
Shermer. Yeah.
How do you go to Shermer anyway? Like, I have no idea how you guys have gone there and
We
whatnot.
well, Freddie had a Trump, and he took us over, and we made another Trump of it, so we can Trump there.
Shermer for sure will not only have that, but if Doc Fulton's especially lucky, they may have a pro store, maybe a nice golf course, and some. It just shows Doc Fulton just sitting there going, take a day out for golfing and shit. Yeah, sexy.
Well, that's if we go there, we can get some golf balls and then some golf clubs and see what happens.
Sorry, quick question. Oh, quick point. So you said these things are equivalent to basically attack dogs, they're guard dogs, right? So anything they see, they attack. But there's got to be something, right? There's got to be a phrase or something to basically. In most guard dogs, there'll be something you do that will stop them from attacking if you're, say, a friendly person. So the point is, can we find a trigger that just shuts them down?
Well, if they were actual dogs, we'd be giving them dog food laced with ketamine.
We've done that before.
I don't know what the ice equivalent of that is.
Probably won't be one, but I'm sure there's some kind of magical phrase word or something sign you make or something that will probably deactivate them. But I think it's a long shot being able to find that.
Yeah. Chris, give me a golfing roll just for some knowledge on stuff here.
Made it.
You're thinking if you were to go to the Shermer place in the year 2000-ish or whatever, a inexpensive set of golf clubs will run you about $200 to $250, and golf balls are roughly $1 each. So, just to give you an idea of the prices. That's not for anything special, mind you. That's just, inexpensive golf club set. But that should do the job for this. I mean,
there are multiple pawn shops in Shermer.
Oh, yeah. At a pawn shop, even less if you're to lower yourself to that, Doc.
You can trade gold pieces for Shermer money. Pawn shop, you get like $250 if they're not ripping you off. But they'll try and rip you off.
And then call the next pawn shop to say, don't give them a good deal.
Yep.
I'm thinking that there's probably different, like just in how, sorry, Glenn, with your 1920s, like car alarms, people ignore it. If there was like a low grade distraction, then we probably wouldn't wake up the ice tower occupant. So ketamine flavored heated something that moves to act as bait over there.
It shows a deer smeared with ketamine. Oh god! Oh god!
See, never an animal. I would not allow it. People would have to hold me back.
As a deer.
My speculation is that they're not going to go farther. They probably I'm imagining, need to stay cold. That's why they're hovering so darn close to the tower that they're not coming anywhere close to our blind. They would probably, I don't know. That's why we're looking at ranged attacks.
If you guys can somehow get the money for a set of golf clubs and golf balls, like I said, Doc Fulton can probably hit them from the blinds. I mean, it'll be some golfing rolls at half, but if you've got a whole fucking bucket of balls and some time, the only bad thing is that you don't have the Alex Kinley part of the plan figured out yet. Although, actually, you could, if somebody else was concentrating on a trump card and just opened up the way and kept it and was ready to go, although that will quickly wear that person down. They wouldn't be able to do that for that long. I mean, if you really wanted to get away quickly, you could get on some sort of vehicle that can go downhill really fast over rough terrain. I can't think of what would be a good thing for that, though, because going down. Well, if there was more snow, but pretty much the snow is only close to the tower. Otherwise, a sled would be cool, but
Zipline.
Huh?
Zipline.
A zipline would be fucking beautiful. Actually, you could even build a zipline rather easily. So yeah, a zipline would you're thinking you would quickly outdistance those guys. Yeah, go ahead and take a refill for zipline. I did not even think of that. Yes, and it fits in with the terrain and everything. You could zipline your way to freedom. And I mean, the only hard part of the zipline is having the physical strength to not let go until it's time to fucking let go. Because a lot of people who try zipline are weak as kittens, apparently. I've watched too many YouTube videos of people trying to fucking hold on to a piece of wood, and they're like, eh.
Does anyone have crap cards?
Not really. Like, I've got pretty good cards.
Oh, Sheila, reduce your hand. You've been saying the smart stuff, so, you know. Does anybody have one crap card for Glenn?
Sorry, I gotta ditch my own, Glenn.
No, all my cards are pretty much like I have like a fabulous combat hand right now.
Yeah, I've got 2 combat cards and a plug and read. So.
But how's your golfing hand, Fulton?
It's always awesome.
Okay, I'll just take 3.
Keep in mind, if you're using different clubs, you're not going to be getting your bonus from your putter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know you like to use a putter and stroke it and love it. All right. So, yeah, sounds like you've got a plan now.
We do.
You guys just sit there staring at the mage who's like laying there unconscious, bleeding with a fucking feather quill shoved through his nose. Is he our plan? I don't know what our plan was. I mean, there may be some wood carving involved and stuff with the plan that Glenn brought up, but you do have Alex Kinley, the guy who was making a Buddhist shrine for Shinto temple, sorry, for the Japanese and impressing the shit out of them. So he may be able to carve some simple zip line stuff.
Sure it would not be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're going to need like metal pulley and stuff, which in Shermer will be super easy to get. In fact, you probably even buy a pre-made zip line thing there. You should
zip line kit.
Yeah.
We got a good get the fuck out plan.
Oh, yeah. Glenn came up with a beautiful one. I'm guessing the whole zip line kit would be probably $200 for a really nice one. And then Alex Kinley do a little wood carving to get the big X's set up on the top and bottom, the slow down area, because you need a slow down area.
We will take as much time as it needs to get that shit done.
All you got to do is figure out a way to get to Shermer.
Oh, fuck. No one knows how to get there apart from... Oh, you got a card of it?
Trump card.
Glenn's raising his hand with the card in it.
Well, there you go then.
Here, there, wizard. Let me see if I can help you some more. Take this medicine.
It doesn't work like that, but for medicine rolls, you pretty much need to get them into an operating room and begin doing that kind of stuff. But no problem. He just lays there in unconscious pain and suffering, as he is expected to.
So,
Okay. I've done all that I can.
Right. Cut two. You guys are in a park in Shermer near some sort of statue of some old dead dude. And
I take off my cape, roll it up.
All right.
I thought you had it off this whole time.
Yeah, you have. No, you haven't described it to anybody. And I
took it off in the library yesterday. Glenn.
The cape, just so you know, it's baby blue, and it constantly flutters in the wind as though there's a good breeze blowing, even though there's not a good breeze blowing. He likes it a lot with his trench coat look.
All right. Anyway,
Glenn, get behind us.
He's got a cloak infection. Just turn away. Could be infected.
It's a cloaking device.
All right, so
I'm so defeated.
Where do you guys go? You're standing in the park. There's some guy who's doing a double take, like, where'd they come from? Type thing. Like, if they always
drink that much. See what happens? You start seeing things.
Pawn shops that way.
Give me a fast talk roll, Fulton.
I get a 30.
He begins singing "It's My Life" at you. Well, yes, when NPCs are trying to do stupid shit, they can pull it off. But by God, answering one question, they'll fucking kill themselves by accident. You guys head over to the pawn shop. You wander in there. The guy looks at you. He looks at Glenn like, Glenn thinks this is great. He looks at his cloak.
I pull out a gold piece.
Give me a, yeah. He goes, I'll give you $50.
I look for golf clubs.
Give me a luck roll plus 20%. Everybody likes to fucking sell golf clubs in pawn shops. I've been in several pawn shops. They always have golf clubs around. Of course, with your luck, there may not be any golf clubs in any pawn shops. I don't know.
I take his $50 and scowl at him.
All right. So you've got some golf clubs in hand there. The price tag is $100. Got 3 balls with it, and it's old bag and stuff. Doc Fulton looks at it as though it's diseased.
What do you think?
It'll work.
Does that set off the pawn shop and Glenn with doing their duck voices as well then?
How much for the bag?
You're short $50 if all you've got.
I give him a gold coin and I say, "Let's go."
You don't want any more than the 3 balls? It's got 3 balls.
He has 50. No, I was going to give him a gold coin for the bag.
No.
Oh, give me a bargain roll. Yeah. Okay. He might go for that because Glenn's horrible at bargaining. I don't even know why he goes into pawn shops. I take that gold coin and 1 more like it, and you can have the bag.
Fine, here.
He says to Glenn,
50, and then we go buy golf cups. So we can whack them all day.
So you're going to go somewhere and buy golf balls? Do you have any more money?
He has $50.
No, he just got it. Oh, yeah, he does. Right. So you go buy 50 golf balls with Glenn's $50. Now you have a golf bag. What?
Somebody else should try to sell him gold so he can buy the zipline kit.
No, they'd forgotten about that entirely.
Yes, it happens.
Do you want to go to different pawn shops so somebody else can try to sell gold?
Sure.
To the other pawn shop. It's over there.
I'll be back.
Okay, you guys head over there. Who would like to try it this time?
You give us lots of good shit for this gold.
You have a gold piece on you, Alex?
No, I'm pointing at the gold that they're holding.
Oh, you're doing the bargaining. Got it. Give me a bargain roll.
No.
Here you go. I'll give you $100 store credit.
There you go. That's what I can do.
Is there a zipline kit in here?
Give me a luck roll. I have no idea. You guys don't go to normal stores. You're hoping for one here, but
Glenn, did you want to do the look for zipline kit?
oh no, I want your luck because your luck sucks. Zipline kits are not a common thing to find in these things. He says the pawn shop guy.
Anybody want to support? Help me dig through the racks.
He says.
I support you.
Yes. This is luck, yeah?
Yeah, it should be easy enough to support.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. You got
All right,
plus
so 10.
Yeah, this is the pawn shop guy to Glenn.
Nope.
Your brother, that other guy. There's no zipline kit here. You got $100 store credit. You could get another 100 golf balls here if you wanted.
Would that fit in the bag, or would this become an encumbrance?
It definitely become an encumbrance, but you could actually pick up a cheap backpack, like a large kid's backpack, and 70 golf balls. No, 80 golf. 80 golf balls, and stuff them in there, and then you got a kid's backpack full of golf balls.
Nice.
Yes, great, done. You now have
Wait. Let me try and bargain with this guy first.
Yeah. Well, you've already sold the gold piece that you had for $100 of store credit, so you've already got that. Now you want to try to do your own bargain for a new gold piece?
62 silver pieces.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Let me find out how much those are worth. Because nobody uses silver. Uh-huh. I agree. Right. Okay. So 62, got it. Okay, I know the value of it. So go ahead and give me a bargain roll. He goes, it's kind of tarnished. Yeah, I'll give you $150 store credit or this crisp $100 bill.
Give me.
Shut up.
He doesn't have the zipline thing here, but if you take the $100, you might be able to find a zipline kit for $100 elsewhere.
Give me 150, and I'll use the store credit to get the 100 golf balls or whatever it was.
We already did that.
Yeah, we've already done that. She's wearing a kid's backpack full of
Why are you guys spending my money?
They like it.
Because we can.
Mm-hmm. So you want the store credit? He says with the $100 bill.
No.
He gives you a $100 bill. He takes your 62 gold. Happy.
Fine.
You got a fucking close early today. He says.
I'm wearing the backpack on my front because I already have a backpack on my back.
Okay. Glenn, would you like to play the $100 bill?
I take it.
Okay, cheers.
And we go out the door.
Excellent. Give me a luck roll as you go to different stores looking for the zipline kit. If you don't make it, then Alex will slap you. You find a professional zipline kit. It's got it comes with like 500 meters of rope and shit. It's huge. Fortunately, you have Alex Kinley with you. You pretty much just lash it to him like he's a burro, and he doesn't notice the weight. People are staring at him like, that's a lot of rope. And he's like, is it? What rope?
Where is it?
Do we need some tools or whatever to put it in?
You've got all the shit you need because you've got the axes and stuff. If you were to give Alex the axes and stuff, because axes is like the minimum thing you need to craft or to get the wood they need, because he's going to basically chop down a couple of trees and shit. Not here. I mean, when you get back. And then, pretty much all that you need now is to get back to there and make and have Alex make a wood carving roll. If he makes it at full, then one of the things is done. He has to do a different wood carving roll for the air. But if he makes it half, he just knocks the whole thing out.
Okay.
All you gotta do is go back.
How much was the kit?
It was $100.
Okay.
You got the best deluxe kit thing in the state of Illinois.
Nice.
Yeah, it was marked down from $300.
Got it.
Okay, you guys head back somewhere discreet and trump back to the campsite?
Yeah.
Excellent. Alex Kinley, give me your craft wood roll as you begin chopping.
I will assist him if he allows it.
Does he allow it?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Don't give me negative, please.
He's going to give you a negative. He shows him chopping on you, going, this is just like a tree. Chops the rope up into 1 meter lengths. I done good, right? He says. He's having a lot of significant trouble helping you. Right. He knocks the whole thing out. Pretty much, you've got the zip line. He's got like 4 different things all hooked up. So pretty much each, like one person grabs one and goes. And then you wait like a melee round. Next person grabs one and goes. Because you don't want to all grab at the same time. That could create issues. So pretty much within 4 melee rounds, you guys will be going down through the mountains like you're on some sort of jet-powered monkey.
Nice.
Fueled by cocaine.
Awesome.
Just take a while to set up, I guess.
Yeah, it's getting toward night.
Here, Doc, I hand him the kid's backpack with 80 golf balls in it.
That's a lot of golf balls.
Yay!
They have no confidence in your ability to actually hit the targets. Now, right, so I'm going to guess that the other 3 people are, because did you want to have the escape thing close to the blinds, or did you want to have it close to the camp?
What, the blinds? What do you mean the blinds?
Where you guys were like the 200 meters away where you're observing the ice mills.
We had a hidden camp that we could.
How far is it? Well, it's not going to be so hidden if we run back to the camp to escape. So we want to keep that spot.
Yeah, no problem. You guys shows a lot of pictures of you guys strapping logs to Alex and shit, and him not noticing. And then you're like, "Come on, Alex!" And you got a bottle of whiskey, and you lead him up to where the blinds are and stuff. He comes over there, and then you take it off and help him plant it in the ground and shit. So anyway, yeah. After using like a pack mule for the entire day, because it works, it's easy. You got it all strung up. So pretty much, unless you want to wait till morning to hit a few golf balls. It'll be dusk, and I'm going to guess that the other 3 are like, we're ready to flee down the mountain, and I would need the order that you guys are fleeing in, because if one person drops off and stuff, then what will happen is their thing will go away, and then they're fucked. But then the other 2 people can go. Actually, I don't even care about the order. I'll just have you go. But I'm going to guess 3 of you are ready to flee at the faintest sign of provocation, and Doc will be bravely golfing.
Well, who's gonna try to sneak into the tower.
I don't know if we're doing that now, or if we're just testing the reaction to being hit by golf balls.
Wouldn't it make sense to, at the end of the zip line, have somebody at the bottom who's not zipping with the open channel on, like, for when it's for real? So we only need one, person to tee off and then zip down, another person trying to sneak in who we have a trump of. But then the others can just be at the bottom of the zip line with that open channel on the sneaker.
It's true.
And it's just one zip line roll.
It's only a strength roll full to hold on to this fucking scary ass long fucking zip line.
I suppose
what sounds like fun. I want to go down it.
Oh fuck, I do too, actually.
I think what Dennis trying to say is only one person really needs to use it, and that's the person doing the golf shots, which I'm guessing is Doug. But then if I take the card of Doug and it works, and he hits the ball off to the side, and they all run to that side to chase the ball, and I can sneak in with Doc's trump and then get him in. When he then gets down to the bottom, these two can just be waiting for them. They don't need to go down the zip line.
Oh, okay.
If we set this up right, it's only Doc that needs to go down it.
Okay. So
once all three of them together at the bottom, then whoever's in the tower uses the trump card to open up, and then Doc comes through the other two.
If it works like what you're thinking it will work like, sure.
Well, I don't know. I haven't got enough skill in the trump stuff, so I'm looking at Doc for this.
I meant the creature aggro.
Yeah.
Do we have a trump of you, Alex?
No, only Freddie has one.
Okay.
It's like the Alex Kinley fan club, starring Freddie.
Because it would probably be easier to do it the other way, but have the people at the bottom of the zip line holding open the channel, because the person sneaking through would be, like sneaking, not maybe making a call.
You don't think you could hold it open that long, but also by the time he goes, oh fuck, and starts zipping down and opening it, it'll be well open by the time he gets there, assuming Doc Fulton survives the zip line of death. But
also, it's as I found out badly with Freddie when he tries to make a call. It's kind of like an allowed alarm going off in a way. It's always like bing, bing, bing. You're getting called because we don't have the skills yet.
Yeah.
So whoever goes into the tower is going to need to find somewhere that they can hide and not draw attention while they bring.
I like a single person sneaking into the allegedly trapped all the fuck tower and digging that.
I don't know if we've really got any other choice apart from trying to fight 20 elementals.
Well, we can see what happens.
Unless if we do it the other way of, but that's so many sneaks that more people try to sneak in, and then it's just the one zipliner who trumps in.
Yeah, no, it's better doing it. But
yeah.
Question is, so who would make the call? So it would be the person with the trump card would make the call to Doc, and then Doc would then be able to come through with the other two. Is that how it works?
So if you were sneaking, you would have Doc's card. He annoys them, zips down. Glenn and I catch him with our faces. You make the call once you're in a good spot and pull us through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be the better way of doing it, because then you would get the annoying call on your side and mine would be relatively quiet.
I was able to break connection. I don't know, but now that Logan walked away, I don't know on how obvious it was to the outside that I was getting a call.
Yeah, it's quite obvious. When Alex called me, his head appeared in a hologramic state, and when he was talking, it was loud. It wasn't just in my head. Because he doesn't have the skill to do that yet.
Because I was able to just physically walk away from it, and it broke the connection.
Okay. Interesting.
And all of that was from the blinds, and it didn't draw any attention, which is how I don't know on how visible it is from the outside.
Yeah. So I'm also concerned that the door's going to be like physically or magically trapped as fuck. So,
like passing through the gate is going to be a thing, maybe.
Maybe, just don't know. So the fact that we're having to rush through into the gate, I'm not liking. I don't really know what else.
Try a golf ball through the gate too. See if it bounces off.
A hole in one.
The little sprites, the elementals can pass through, but
yeah, but
we're not them.
They'll be programmed that way. That's a good point. I suppose we could just try and see if a physical object like the Ebola, like a golf ball, seems to go through, or whether it just bounces off.
I'll do that first, then I'll shoot for the opening. Okay. See what happens when it goes through the opening.
So I'm not going to go for the door, I think, this time, but I think I'm going to still try and be in a position where when they lure away, I'm going to just try and get a bit closer. I would like to try and take a look at the door with the glasses on. See if I can ascertain anything.
I think that it would be wise if we were in position as if everything were to happen very fast.
Yeah.
So Glenn and I think that we should go down to the bottom of the end of the zip line. Just in case there's an opening and it starts happening right now. We're not like, oh no, we thought this was rehearsal day.
Mm-hmm. Rehearsal day.
Muted.
Just wait until morning or risk doing it at night.
Well, our observances didn't see any difference as far as the tower and elementals.
Yeah, I think probably waiting for the day might be better on this situation because it's not like it's going to give us any cover because they can see.
We don't have like night vision gear or anything cool like that.
It's true. It might be very dark inside. There's no windows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the entire tower does glow in the dark.
Oh, yeah, we knew that.
That's neat.
Sorry. It glows. It's glowy.
Anyone want a skill 5?
Just FYI, with the Trump, you can only keep the contact open like 3 rounds at your current really bad level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Eventually, you'll be able to do better, but right now, you guys barely understand what you're doing. So,
does anybody want the Australian resistance card? As long as it's possessed, you completely resist any effect of any sort of poison or poison effect.
Mm.
If it was cold damage.
That would be sweet.
Well, there are going to be traps, so I could see like maybe there might be some poison traps. So if someone has a shitty card, that'd be a good one to swap.
I got another skill 5. You can ditch that.
I think it's worth hanging on to just in case.
All right.
I think most of us do have the cure disease poison that we can always use instead as well. Magic stuff.
I also have the card of personal escape, which other mods I would just ditch, but maybe somebody might need it.
Okay, so talk me through the plan. It's the next day. You guys are ready to rock.
Rolls.
Oh, sorry. You're gonna do your rolls first.
Yeah.
Skill whore.
If it makes the group happy, I'm not gonna fucking bitch.
So very happy. Yes.
I'm waiting to see the fumbles. That's my happiness.
I'm going to try to draw a picture of Alex. It did not work out. Not your best side. Sorry about that.
Damn.
He doesn't have a good side. Close.
He's got checking it.
Oh yeah. Well, once you like with Chris's what was it? I think his Sense Trump 1. Once he's got checking it, he doesn't need to practice that anymore because getting a crit for him won't. Then his head explodes in the shower door.
Glenn, you're not blind. I
am. She's just stunned for a while. She says, "Ah."
Nice.
Hubris.